Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeterjones, and this is this week's 10 things. You may notice that I sound a little different than usual. That's because I am battling a case of bronchitis, and it's really had me knocked on my back ever since the day after Christmas. We had an outing with our family and my daughter's boyfriend, and we were having a great time. The place where we went was really cold, and I was feeling miserable, and I was just writing it off to feeling miserable because it was just so cold in this place. But after we left, and it was getting worse and worse and worse, I don't think I got sick because of being in the cold environment. I think I was already getting sick, and that just aggravated it. Um, but anyway, I hope, on the upswing. I'm able to sit up now. And the only reason I look halfway decent is because of one of my best friends, Laura Geller. If I'm even, is it Geller? I don't know how you pronounce the last name. I am in no way sponsored by Laura Geller, but I recently started using her makeup because the foundation I had been using got discontinued, and that was beyond frustrating because then I had been using it for about 15 years and totally discontinued, nothing else like it, so by the same brand. So I had to go looking for a new foundation and just landed on this Laura Geller, gave it a try, and I've been very happy with it. That's just a freebie. I was in no way paid or anything like that to give you this little testimonial. And I'm only telling it to you because today is the first day since the day after Christmas that I've put any makeup on my face. And because I decided to do a 10 things and knew that none of you wanted to see me the way I look underneath this makeup. And it's actually not even heavy makeup. It's very light and wearable and all that. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. I don't have the mental capacity to be very creative with this week's 10 things. I wanted to come up with some great, like, end of the year, something really neat and creative where I show a variety of all sorts of different things. But maybe I'll save that to kick off the new year because I'll be feeling a lot better, I believe, by next Monday. So for this Monday, the last 10 things of 2024, I'm just going to continue the Ninja Gifter and show 10 more items out of that box. I haven't pre-chosen them. I'm just going to pull them out of the box one at a time until I have hit 10 things. But before I get to that, I wanted to also mention that I have now surpassed 400 subscribers, which I am very, very excited about and ready to do the giveaway for that. And I'm just going to talk about it right now. I'll set up and begin the giveaway. Actually, that'll be the first thing I do in the new year, 1 week from today. And I can go ahead and show you what the prize will be, which I'm really excited about. These are lab created white sapphires. You all know my focusing issues. Hopefully you can read that. I'll just put that in text on the screen somewhere so you can read that. Original retail on those was $184. And so anyway, these are going to be the giveaway prize for my 400 subscriber giveaway. And again, I will give the details for that giveaway in the first 10 things video of 2025. But that will be the prize for the giveaway. So now, without further ado, I am going to jump into the 10 things from the Ninja Gifter. And this is someone who's a very thoughtful, very kind lady who is a subscriber of mine. She sent me these things out of the goodness of her sweet heart and requested to remain anonymous. So we settled, and she agreed to the the moniker Ninja Gifter since she just kind of sneaked these right in. So go look at my previous video, the last 10 things I put out, and you'll see the the first 10 things I pulled out of that box. And those actually were pre-chosen. And like I said, I just don't have the wherewithal to pre-choose them this time. I'm just going to quickly pull these out. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to edit this video. I'll just maybe upload it and then go back to bed. Wash my face and go back to bed. But anyway, here we go. Next, it's item number 1. I say next just because it's really the next batch of things from this box. Am I rambling? I probably am, but it's, I could say it's the drugs, but the hardest thing I'm on right now is Tylenol. So that would be giving Tylenol way too much credit. But anyway, investments. I don't know this brand, but these are new on the card. They look like some new old stock. They are surgical steel wires, nickel free. And this is two-tone. I don't know if the two tones are showing up, but it's like a silver tone and gold tone with black in the middle. And those are really pretty. New on the card, maybe new old stock. And anything you're interested in, I know I will not be able to edit all of that information into this video. So anything you might be interested in, just email me, and I am able to keep up with emails now, I believe, and then I will be able to get measurements or pricing or anything like that to you. The next piece is Anson is the brand for this one, and it's this really pretty, it looks new. Okay, there's, again, I will send you close-up photos if you're interested. I just don't think I can edit these in, but there's the name right there. It's Anson, A-N-S-O-N. And then these little faux gemstones. It's just a little pin, and it looks brand new. I don't know if this is vintage or not. It does have sort of like a mid-century look to it. It's about just over an inch long, maybe an inch and a quarter to an inch and a half, maybe, with these little faux stones, and that's really pretty. I don't know that brand. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is pretty. May have been a good one to show before Christmas because it looks like a poinsettia almost. It is a gold tone or a brass tone. It may actually be brass with this enamel on the outside, and it's sort of like a mauve, like a berry mauve, rosy. I know that's sort of all different shades of pink that I'm naming there, pinks and reds. But then it's got these pink and white, no, not white, just different shades of pink rhinestones in the middle. And it's pretty sizable, maybe about 2.5 to 3 inches across. Just this pretty enamel brooch. Doesn't look quite like a poinsettia, but maybe a little. I think it would still be seasonal right now throughout the rest of the winter months. But that's really pretty. And that would be item number 3. And in the same bag with that, oh, how pretty. Okay, this is a tiny, tiny pin. This is a little pansy. And it is so tiny. This is, I don't know, maybe a 1/2 inch or so. This is so pretty. It's gold tone and enamel. The little tiny faux pearl right in the middle. It's purple, white, and kind of like a fuchsia right there. It has a little tiny bit of, is that wear? I don't know. That maybe, I can't really tell. Where the enamel doesn't come all the way to the edge, but that may be just the way it was made. I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's wear or not. It doesn't really look worn, but I will send you close-up photos if you are interested in this sweet little tiny pansy. That is gorgeous. And then the little clasp right there is perfectly straight and in beautiful working order. Yep. So there that one is, and that would be item 4. And number 5 is also another small pin. It's not as tiny as the little pansy. It's this mint green with a little rose sort of in the middle. These outer petals don't really look like petals when you look up close. They look more like leaves with little sawtooth edges on them. And the center actually looks like a little rose. And that's about an inch across. And that's really pretty. So this subscriber of mine is, she has purchased quite a bit from me. We chat by email, and she's just very, very thoughtful lady. And you know who you are, and I appreciate you so much. And these are gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. Okay, here's a little matching set. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 6. Even though it's 2 pieces, I'm going to count it as 1 item because it's a set. It is Sarah Cove, and it is clip earrings, but the clips are different on them because one has been repaired. And you can see that. Here's the one that's original, like the one that was not repaired. There's the clip on the back, which is in nice condition. A little faux pearl at the bottom, and this pretty is gold tone with this little floral medallion in the middle, and this rope edging around. And the earrings look exactly the same from the front. Now the repair job is hot glue maybe, or some kind of epoxy on the back with this patent pending little clip, which is also in great condition. And you cannot tell the difference looking at the front of the earring. You can't really tell the difference at all. They look identical from the front. And that is the earrings. And then the matching brooch, I'll hold it up next to the earring just so you can see the size difference. But here's the brooch next to the earring. And the brooch is marked. The brooch is marked right here, and I can't tell if it's upside down or not, but with my horrible focus, you probably can't tell if it's upside down either. So I will send you close-ups, like I said, if you're interested in any of these items. But there's this sort of basket edge around the brooch. It has a sort of almost domed shape. Little faux pearl in the middle, and this sort of orangey coral enamel around the middle. I just realized for most of this video I've been chopping off the top of my head. Hopefully this has not been too weird to watch. I just couldn't not do a video. I had to do something. So the Sarah Coventry set is item number 6. Okay, here's a Trifari stick pin, which this would have been great to show before Christmas also. It's a little star, white gold with, not white gold, gold tone with white enamel. And then the little bottom goes on to secure the pin, and it's marked right there. So that's a cutie, little sweet Trifari stick pin. Number 8 is this brooch, which is so, so pretty. It's, I don't know, just over an inch wide. It's marked Italy right here on the back. It is silver tone with these little pieces of glass that are inlaid in this design on the front. So gorgeous. It's little daisies with this green background. And everything is just these tiny pieces of glass that are put in sort of mosaic style. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen anything like this. Mid-century, I'm sure, at least. Not a whole lot to say about it, except these colors are so pretty and gorgeous. It's this jade green and this creamy white, lemony yellow, perfect for springtime. Little brooch, especially if you love a mid-century look. I believe this is actual mid-century jewelry. When someone has to pay such close attention to create tiny little details like this, that's just always impressive to me, that someone sits down and takes their time and spends time doing that. This is representative of someone's handiwork. Someone somewhere took time out of their life to create this, and that's always impressive to me. So this daisy brooch is item number 8. Number 9 is these Napier pierced earrings. They're domed with this sort of texture. They're very textured with this sort of puffy, sort of shell look almost. Gold tone. I believe these are new old stock, just because they look like they've never been worn. There's no wear on them, but they're definitely not current. You can tell just because there's some yellowing around the edges of the backs, and I will put new backs on for whoever might want these, but I will send the original backs to you in case you prefer those. But these are gorgeous. Let's see, they were originally $17.50 back in the day, whenever these would have been new, and these are item number 9. Let's see, they're about an inch across, maybe 3/4 of an inch this way, about an inch this way. And those are so pretty and very retro looking. I don't think these are actual mid-century, but they do have that sort of feel to them, that sort of vibe. But Napier earrings are number 9. Last is number 10, which is this brass or brass toned brooch, which is large. It's this leaf pattern with these long stems and little leaf clusters at the tops of the stems, some matte and some glossy. And I don't see a name on this at all. There's the back. I don't see any mark on it at all. The pin back is very straight. You can see some tarnish on that. I will give that a wipe down, but I'm not sure that tarnish will all come off. I will give it a wipe down and remove that as best that I can. I can't make any guarantees as to how much of that will come off, but here it is. And this is, oh gosh, this might be about 4 inches or so long. Leaf brooch is item number 10. So that is everything for the last 10 things of 2024. I really wish that it could have been a little more exciting, but yeah, my health says otherwise. So thank you for joining me. So do look for the first 10 things of 2025 next week, where I will lay out the details for the 400 subscribers giveaway. Remember, the prize for that will be these lab created white sapphire and yellow gold studs that were original retail for $184, almost $185. Those will be the prize for that giveaway, so look out for the details for that. And thank you again for joining me. Thank you for everyone who has liked and subscribed and commented all along the way. Thank you for all of the traffic that my Secret Santa collab video continues to get. It's really just blown me away. It's been gaining a lot of traffic, more than I really ever expected. This was a really fun collab. All the ladies who participated in it really had fun with it, and it was one of the highlights of the year for me. So thank you so much for joining in on that and watching that. I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one in case you're interested in checking it out. Thank you for joining me for this, the last 10 things of 2024. And if you enjoyed the content, please hit the thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and share it with a friend who you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.